The rat race of trying to keep up with the American dream is too much.
What?
And if I can actually sell enough stuff to afford one, then I have to learn how to install it.
Take this one with you while you're leaving. We are where we're at today because of decisions we either made or did not make.
It's sickening. And I'm not dealing with one, not two, but three men that fail to realize that they mama needs to work too. And it hurts me too.
Well guys, come along for the complaints, but expect different perspectives. As usual, this one is going to be a good one. See you on the other side. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. Guys, my name is Andre, and as usual, if you're stopping by for the first time, please consider subscribing. And while you're at it, just go ahead and smash that like button. I would really appreciate it. Also, remember to hit that post notification bell so that you will be notified whenever I upload a new video. Well, in this one, guys, as usual, I'll be reviewing these videos for you. I'll be giving you my pointers on what I think they should have done, or better yet, what I would have done had I been in their situation. And as usual, guys, in closing, I always try to put together something special for you or something that would add value to you. So guys, please stick around for that because that one is going to be good. But without further delay, let's jump right into it.
I am at the level of stress where I'm really trying to figure out, like, how much money does it take to leave the country and start over somewhere else, because the rat race of trying to keep up with the American dream is too much. I am so burnt out, overwhelmed, stressed all the time. It's no wonder I have an autoimmune disease now. And I'm not on here for attention or anything. It's just, I thought maybe someone else could relate. And it really is just stress, you know, of trying to make sure bills are covered and trying to have some sort of like just happiness. Like, should be able to like get yourself a cookie or a coffee without having to worry about, oh, well, Christmas is coming soon. What are we doing with that, you know? Anyway, it just doesn't seem worth it. It doesn't seem worth it. We get one life. And we're literally born to work in America. What kind of life is that? What kind of American dream is that? I'm not buying it anymore.
No. Stay right here in America. No amount of money I'm going to give to you or anyone going to give to you, you're going to go anywhere else in this world and make it. Listen, this is our first world country. Where are you going to go? To the Caribbean? Those are third world countries. You're not going to make it there. If you can't find your footing here, don't even think about leaving America. Because you don't have the skills to make it anywhere else. This is one of the great... Take a look at your borders, guys. How many people trying to get in? Now, she talks about the American dream. Let me tell you this. When I first came to this country, they told me the American dream is to have a house with a picket fence with the 2 kids and the dog. Listen, I don't want a part of that. Because I suddenly realized that it was marketed to us. They told us that this is what we should have. Why? So we could pay the banks. That's it. And guys, if you've been watching my channel long enough, you know I don't believe in the American dream. Or the old dream, that is. Because the new dream for me is financial freedom. Is being able to live without having to work. Investing. That's the new American dream. So, again, we got to take a look at that. We got to inform ourselves. But let me carefully say this. Christmas should be the last thing on your mind. You know why? Because Christmas is a $1 billion holiday. That 24 hour is a $1 billion holiday. So if you're late on your rent, if you can't find your rent, if you're worrying about buying cookie, if a cookie and some coffee is going to throw you off on your bills, you shouldn't even be mentioning Christmas.
nobody talks about is being offered jobs and you can't even accept the jobs because you don't know how you're going to get your kids to and from daycare, or who going to watch them on the weekends if you need to work, or anything in that nature. I absolutely love my kids to death, but if I could talk to the younger me, I would tell me to wait. I would tell me to wait to have kids until I know that I either am financially stable or I'm having a team behind me that can help me, because everybody needs a community. And when you are alone doing this, it's the worst. It's the worst feeling in the world. I absolutely love my kids to death. I'll do anything for them. But when you are trying to give them the best and you have multiple baby daddies that won't even be like, hey, what's your work schedule? Let me help you because I know you done help me, because I can go to work whenever I feel like it and I can make as much money as I feel like it and I can do the bare minimum for my child. It's sickening. It's sickening. And I'm not dealing with one, not two, but three men that fail to realize that they mama needs to work too. And it hurts me to the core because I try to do as much as I can or work around these men's schedules, far as pick up and drop off, and I always get the shit end of every stick. I try not to be the baby mama that's calling, complaining, or even asking for too much or nothing. So when I can't even take a job that they know that will better their kids' life because their kids are primarily with me, it hurts me. It hurts me because I don't ask. I don't bother. I don't tell if the kids need diapers or if they needed shoes or if they needed socks or anything. I'm not that type of mother. Even if I didn't have food, I would go to a food pantry before I called them and asked them, hey, can you help me with food? Because you know food stamps don't always feed the kids. It hurts me to the core. It hurts me. But I'm finna start standing on business. I'ma have to, and I don't give a fuck. Because this shit it's ridiculous. It's becoming ridiculous.
She's going through it. You know, sometimes we gotta try to dot all our I's and cross all our T's. And even when we check all the box, you know, sometimes we come up on the wrong side. You know, choosing a partner or calling someone your partner and they just completely fail you is something that we could all relate to. It's something that we could all relate to. So this one is a tough one also. But let me just say, sometimes what we do in our youth will definitely come back to haunt us in our later years. So we definitely gotta try to make better decisions when we're younger. So sometimes we definitely gotta do some extra due diligence so that we don't get burnt on the back end or in our later years. So yes, she's going through a tough one, and I get the sense that she's going to gather herself. If you're a single parent out there, whether you're a single mom or a single dad, and you could relate to this one, listen, my heart goes out to you. My heart goes out to you. So just stay strong and keep pushing forward.
I'm having a day. Or I'm having a life. I don't know, man. I just don't know what to do anymore. I'm sitting outside work, crying my eyes out in my vehicle. Because I can't function anymore. Financially, I don't understand anymore. I don't understand how I make $34 an hour and I can't function. I can't function. I can't pay my bills. I can't even literally keep gas in my car to get to work 3 days a week because I can't afford it. Like, I get paid and it goes to car, mortgage, a couple little bills, and then maybe $80 in food for the week. And I literally only buy groceries when my daughter's home now. On the weeks that she goes with her dad, which is Monday to Monday, what I've started doing is I buy a loaf of rye bread, and I work really hard to keep that one loaf of rye bread lasting me the whole week, and I eat peanut butter. So I'll eat peanut butter toast whenever I'm hungry. And it's been fine. It's been working just fine. I'm good with that. That's fine. But last week, I guess I was a little extra hungry a couple days, so I had toast in the morning and toast in the evening, which that's not in my budget. So I ran out of bread on like the Thursday, or even the Friday, I don't know. Either way, at 47, I had to see if my mother could buy me a loaf of bread so that I could eat for the weekend before my daughter got home. Because if there's any food in the house, I'm not fucking eating one bit of it. I'm saving everything I can for her. Because then she gets home and she's not surviving a fucking toast. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. I don't understand why things are so hard right now. I apparently make too much money to receive any financial benefits or help of any kind. I don't get GST. I don't get like the grocery benefit for single parents, even though I'm a single parent, but I apparently make too much money. I can't reach out to certain resources or any resources because I make too much money. You're gonna die when I tell you what I pay for a mortgage right now. $400 every 2 weeks. And I'm dying. I have to renew my mortgage for February. And I already know that my mortgage will be less, but my payments are going to be probably $400 more a month. I don't know how to budget that in. I don't know what to do. I'm trying to sell stuff on Marketplace. I'm trying to find stuff for a yard sale. You know, I feel like I take one step forward and 8 steps back. Like, I get pushed back 8 steps. Not that I take one step back. I'm just being forced to go back. My crawl space in my house right now literally has like 8 inches of water in it. And it has for months. And it's like filled with mold. And so all I've been doing for the last few days is going online trying to figure out how I could get a septic pump. And then if I can actually sell enough stuff to afford one, then I have to learn how to install it. What? I literally have to learn how to install it. Because I don't have any help. I don't have anybody.
This is a victim Olympian. Clearly this one is a victim Olympian. I'm gonna tell you why. The average Canadian makes $42,000 to about $55,000, maybe $60,000 on the high end. The average American makes $45,000 to about $60,000 a year. Now, she's making more than the average Canadian and more than the average American. And she's complaining about bread. You're eating bread for a week because you have nothing to feed your daughter? No, that is definitely a slap in the face to every American that makes the average pay. And absolutely the same thing goes for Canadian. You should not be making a video at this time. Not when you make that pay. You're talking about an economy. But it's not the economy. This is personal choice. You're spending more than you're earning. Please explain this to me. How is it that she can't find gas to put in her car to go to work 3 days a week? Three days a week. And she's complaining about not having enough gas. That's crazy. And the mere fact that you're sitting in your car talking about gas. You're talking about bread. My. Shame on you. Shame on you. Hold on, guys. Let me ask you for a quick favor. If you've made it this far in this video and you're liking the content, please go ahead and hit that thumbs up. Or if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and subscribe. Now, guys, thank you for your like and thank you for your subscription. Now, let's get back to the video. Well, guys, at the end of each and every one of my videos, I try to make sure I put together something special for you guys. anything that would add value to you or anything that you could take away. And again, this is my way of saying thank you for sitting in with me and spending 25 or 30 minutes with me.
Sharifa,
Take this off.
call mommy and tell her I'm getting locked up right now. Call mommy and type out in this game. I'm getting locked up. I gotta send you Dante's number too.
Okay.
I'm in New Jersey. Call Kimmy too.
I'll let you make a phone call when we go down.
All right.
Call me. Where? Radio? All right, I tried answering for you. Just welcome me. See that exit sign? We're going to walk right over here.
At this point in their investigation, police directed the shoplifter to a private area and instructed her to hand over the stolen goods.
Right here.
You just walk up. Yes.
And whatever you have, you just throw on the ground.
Okay. That's just gonna pull you in there.
Make sure it's all of it because, like I said, you're going to get searched back then. If you don't turn it over now, we're going to charge you additional. Okay.
I gotta make it off my daughter ready tomorrow.
Yes.
That's all.
Okay. Just confirm that's everything. I said confirm that's everything that's on you. Make sure that's everything that's on you. Definitely nothing else in there. Like that. It's a New York deal at the top.
I should make it for my daughter.
That's definitely it, right? Because I'm telling you, you're going to get searched. She's going to go under your dress. And can you just take the dress off? I mean, you have pants underneath, right? Okay.
So take it off, but I have nothing.
I'm sorry? You don't want to take it off? Okay. Like I said, as long as, what's this strap here?
It's for the dress.
Okay. All right, so like I said, you're going to get searched when we get down there. If there's more merchandise, then it could be an issue.
Can you just be honest with me?
What's up?
Somebody gonna make it for my daughter birthday.
Yes. Like I said, you were pretty transparent, right? You did admit to it.
Show you her date of birth and
Listen. I'm going to work with you, okay? You gave me everything back, right? So, are you going to get arrested? Yes. You're going to get processed. I will do my best to get you out of here today, okay? Okay? Alright, just come over here and stand on the wall.
You serious?
Right off the rip, it's heart-wrenching because this is not a true representation of every Jamaican. It is not. I know a few Jamaicans that would love for the opportunity to be here. And let me also say, I know a few Jamaicans that would love for the opportunity to be straight in this country. When I say straight, I mean to be able to have a social security, to have documents in this country. We are where we're at today because of decisions we've either made or did not make. And that's simply it. She made a decision to throw away her opportunity. And believe it or not, that is going to alter her life forever. Listen, as a franchisee, if you come to my store and you're hitting me at $1,900 every time you come, you're putting me out of business. You're taking away from my community. That money that you would circle in my community, you're taking that away. And guess what you're doing? You're putting all my staff out of a job. And their kids that they have to feed. The landlord that they have to pay. And that just by you being selfish. This is just by one person being selfish. Your clock alarmed this morning. My clock alarmed this morning. Her clock alarmed this morning. You went to work. I went to work. She went to put someone out of business. Selfish. And guys, if you bridge them together, you realize it's the same thing. She only starts to cry after the act. After the act. And just like all these people have been doing, They're crying now because, and this is after the act. This is after the expensive house, after the expensive car, after the expensive trips. Now you're crying. It's the same thing that she's doing. She's crying for her daughter in the end. And this is after all the shoplifting. After. Once again, guys, we've come to the end of another great video. Now, if you found value in this one, please consider subscribe, like, or share. Or better yet, if you know someone that might find value in this video, please go ahead and share. And as usual, you know you can't get all your information from this one video. So please go ahead and click on this one right here. Now you'll have access to the financial market, the financial news, making your first investment, and definitely my journey towards financial freedom. Well guys, as usual, be safe and I'll see you on the next video. Peace.